Wait, hold on. Now, before we go any further, I did have some things to say about him last week.
I'm not gonna lie, when they first started doing both of those, I wasn't like a fan of it, but bro, I love it now. I won't even lie.
Besides Orton, who's in the company right now that would be like a good final opponent for John Cena?
Welcome back to the VYBE Guys Podcast. I'm Brandon.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Jaron.
And I'm Brent. And we are the VYBE Guys. We're recording this before SmackDown.
Hey.
Let's go.
And before Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Oh, is this our last podcast of the year? I guess all of us together, at least.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, okay.
Yeah, definitely the last podcast before Christmas. Hey,
Hey.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Hope you guys got everything you wanted.
Happy holidays. Come on, guys.
You're right.
Be inclusive now. Come on.
Hanukkah,
Oh,
Kwanzaa.
yeah.
What else is there?
Holidays.
Is that it? If there's something else,
Those are the three.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Happy New Year.
That's for you.
So last week, Brent was not here. So we will do your bold predictions for 2025 right now.
So
what were the stakes?
Wait, hold on. Now, before we go any further, I did have some things to say about him last week, but he does have something right here, and we can't ignore that.
You also have something else.
We can't ignore that.
Oh, yeah, it's over there.
No, that one.
No, it's over there.
we switch back.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I'll rock this for now. But yeah, I got this too. The predictions champion 3-time. It's off frame. I'm sorry, but yeah. I got some championship over here.
Talk to him.
You're
Talk
looking
to
at the
him.
brand new Wrestling Revolver Tag Team Champion.
See a little blood on that thing.
Yeah, that's mine. That is absolutely mine. But yeah, no, I was off in Iowa and got cut up by some barbed wire and took some time off. It stinks. I missed the last pod because it was just scheduling conflict. It wasn't because of shenanigans that happened in the past draft wars.
That was my reason, at least. Fuck these two over here.
No, it was scheduling conflicts. I definitely wanted to talk about everything. But yeah, before we get into the predictions, what were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
No, I was just.
Oh, talking about this.
You had that.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah.
This is badass. Yeah, it's cool as shit. I'm excited to being able to hold a title that was held by Motor City Machine Guns and the Rascals and shit. It's
Big
really
show.
it's a
Big show.
Big show. It's an honor. So I'm gonna take this seriously and hope to never let them go. To be honest.
Who's up first?
That's a good question. I know that tomorrow we're all going to be in Richmond. That's a holiday show. So I heard we're going to be in like a 4-on-4 holiday brawl or something like that. I think that's what we're doing. So it's like a Christmas like brawl or something. So we got Jody Threat and we got big old Jake Chris.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going against Red and Jessica Havoc. So that's going to be interesting.
Equality.
You're going to get this woman's right, I'll tell you.
I hate that you can't do intergender wrestling in like video games and stuff like that anymore. Because it's like, it's not real. You know what I mean? We're playing a game about something that's not real in the first place. I think you can have intergender wrestling matches. I think it's fine.
I agree. It happens more often than not, so I feel like it should just happen. Put it in the game.
Yeah, for real. What we doing?
Yeah, put it in the game. I don't want to have to make a male Rhea Ripley and a weird, big-ass, weird-looking render that just covers half the screen.
Hey, it gets the job done.
It does get the job done.
Absolutely.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what happened.
Hell yeah. What were the stakes for the bold predictions?
So we all did 5. They have to be kind of outlandish predictions for 2025, like picking the winner of the Rumble, Money in the Bank, or this person's going to win a championship, this specific championship. You get 5 predictions. Whoever out of the 4 of us gets the most right as the year goes on will get one little thing in the pocket to cash in for a predictions championship match. One match prediction, and the person that wins gets to have first pick for who they think is going to win that match.
So it's basically like you're cashing it out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Is what it sounds like.
Pretty much. It's like the Money in the Bank for this title.
Okay. We're throwing out predictions championship, Money in the Bank stakes. I understand. I get it. That's crazy.
So this really isn't going to take into effect until 2026, maybe.
Yeah.
But
Oh, wow. Damn.
Yeah.
Hope we're still going strong by 2026.
Unless like a lot of us get a lot of them right, and we could just be like, all right, you won.
Maybe like a tiebreaker or something, or
yeah.
So
if we have a tie, then I guess we'd have to do like some kind of
Some kind of thing.
Some kind of tiebreaker.
Maybe
yeah.
we just like pick a match. You guys have to like do a tiebreaker or something like that.
Oh,
We can do that.
Okay.
So
Oh,
it's
Mr. Money
so
in
it's
the Bank.
5.
5,
You
yes.
get 5.
Okay, so sorry, Kenny. I'm gonna take some time
That's
and
all right, that's all
write
right. Take
these
your time.
5 down.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. I got done writing all 5.
Walk us through your bold predictions.
All right, let's do it. I'm excited. All right. Number 1, breaking news. John Cena's going to have a final year. No, I'm kidding. All right. John Cena.
He's retiring.
John Cena will become Grand Slam champion.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I would like to see him do, this isn't a part of it, but I would like to see him do the U.S. Open Challenge with the IC title.
Okay.
I would love that.
I think I think that would feed families. It gives him opportunity to bring people up and call them up and yeah.
That's like exactly what's gonna happen now. I feel like that's
It
crazy.
gives him a good platform to give people opportunities to get called up, and that'll bring me to number 2. The Street Profits will become tag team champions once again in 2025.
Okay.
I feel like they're due, and I feel like they should make a solid. I think they're the tag team that should make a very long run with the tag titles once given the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
So that's number 2. Number 3. This is a shocker. This is a shot in the dark, but I really hope it happens. Big E returns to in-ring action.
Okay.
Oh.
That's a good one. That's a good one to have down.
Okay.
I think with this storyline, I think it'd be sweet if he just surprises him out of nowhere and he just whoops ass and he's ready for in-ring action. He just like drops the bomb on him that he's cleared. That'd be crazy. That'd be cool. Number 4, this kind of ties into the John Cena being a Grand Slam champion. I think Trick Williams will be a main roster superstar by 2025. I think he'll be called up.
I'm trying to think. Is that bold enough? Because we were asking each other.
Is that bold enough?
Is it bold enough?
I can do another one. Is that not bold
The
enough?
thing is, like, I feel like it's definitely happening.
You think so? Oh,
Like,
it
I,
is?
like I don't even I don't think there's a chance he's still in NXT by 2026. I feel
Okay,
like,
you don't
right?
think so?
I mean, that's up to y'all. I mean,
Okay,
I don't know.
okay,
what do
okay.
you think?
No, I can do another one.
What do you?
I don't care.
Okay.
You know, we'll leave it. We'll leave
We
it.
can
We'll
leave
leave
it.
it. We'll leave it.
Yeah.
I was just genuinely asking.
All right,
genuinely
if not, I can switch it out for another one. So, like, let us know down in the comments. Is that?
Is there another NXT superstar that you feel like could replace Trick?
Well, how
on
about
that
this? How about we'll
prediction?
do this? Wesley.
I think
Okay,
that's
okay.
a better one.
Is that
I think
better?
that's a
Okay,
better
cool.
yeah.
All right, we'll do a Wesley instead of Trick Willie because yeah, that's good. Yeah,
Now, does it call it mean like official Raw or SmackDown superstar, or just like a?
yeah. Like it can't just be like a one timer. It's got to be like they're getting featured. Like hey, like they're doing this like every week.
Okay.
No speed, no main event.
What if it's like a Lash Legend or Jakara Jackson type thing, where like they were there for like a month?
If they did 2 matches, I think that qualifies it as a main roster. I think.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
respect that.
And then finally, John Cena will be inducted into the 2025 Hall of Fame.
Oh.
I think he's going to be inducted the same year he's having the final run.
Wow.
Damn, I didn't even think about
that's
that.
good. That's good.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
good.
I think, like, to put the cherry on top of the cake, he's going to be inducted in the Hall of Fame that same year.
That's you don't have too bad predictions written down.
Thank you.
You
I
got a
thi-
solid list.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I think that'd be really cool for them to do that. And then if I have to throw another name in the hat, I would like to see Bray Wyatt. If it's not John Cena, I would like to see Bray Wyatt. So if it's
Yeah.
not John Cena, give us Bray Wyatt. That's my bold takes.
That'd be cool to have Bray Wyatt in the Hall of Fame.
Besides the Big E one, which one do you think is your boldest prediction?
My boldest prediction,
Besides the Big E one.
it was definitely gonna be Big E. I think John Cena being Grand Slam champion because it's John Cena's so humble and he's too nice, and I feel like they'll be like, "Yo, we can give you the Grand Slam championship stuff," and he's gonna be the kind of guy that might just be like, "I don't really need it," and then they'll be like, "Well, you're getting a world title opportunity." They're gonna be like, you're definitely taking that, Cena. So I don't know. I would love for him to be the workhorse for the IC title division, and then towards the end of the year, get that world title opportunity and get everyone salivating for the big record break. So that's what I think.
Speaking of John Cena, I hate when he does that. He's introspective in every sentence he says. From that, like in everything that's not a wrestling promo, it's got to be like some deep thought. Like I don't know anybody that talks like that. I feel like being around somebody like that would be exhausting. Like imagine we're talking about give me something, give me anything.
You're gonna win the Grand Slam title. Yeah.
Now, when you say Grand Slam title, what does that really mean? You know what I mean? WWE has a lot of championships. You know what I mean? There's a lot of hardworking young men and women out there. You know what I mean? Who am I to just go in and say that, hey, you know, I'm better than every single person here. I'm a Grand Slam champion. No, people work hard. Like that's how he talks all the time.
All the time. He pops out a quote out of his back pocket every sentence. It's unreal. I literally think about like, am I a good human being after I hear him talk?
And the thing with John too is like he's not even saying anything wrong. It's just you got to realize you're John Cena, bro. Like this is your last year. You have a little swang. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know,
you got a little swang.
Here's a shovel. Hand him a shovel, bro.
Like they offer him Randy Orton, and he's like, I'll take whatever they give me. I'm basically company man. I'll take whatever they give me. You know, whatever. Bro, come on. You don't want to win the IC title. You don't want to win one more world title. You don't want to face Randy Orton one last time. Come on, John.
Right.
You have some time.
God.
Only AJ wasn't hurt. There's a lot of people that are hurt right now that I would really like to face John Cena that are probably not going to do it. Bronson Reed being one of them. Ilya Dragunov being one of them. AJ Styles. I'm sad.
And other companies.
Oh, you think like TNA people would get it?
No, just like Adam Copeland. Besides like, you know, Cena and Orton, they say like that's like the big rivalry. John Cena and Edge to me was always like my favorite rivalry as a kid because I fucking hated Edge, bro. I couldn't stand him, bro. When he slapped the taste out of Mr. Cena's mouth, bro, I was like, this is the crazy. I feel like that was my dad, bro. So yeah, I would love to see that, but I don't think we'll ever see that again, which stinks. But I would love to see that.
Speaking of which, and I don't want to like shit on AEW because that's not me. But like, you think there's anybody in the locker room? It's not me on camera. But no, do you think anybody in the locker room is like that, like signed from WWE in like the last like year? They're sitting there like, like they're like, oh man, like,
probably.
Oh man,
it's so good now, dude. Man, Keith Lee's like, shout out Keith Lee, man.
Shout out Keith.
Oh man,
I feel like there's definitely some people in AEW that are a little sour. For sure.
Yeah, shit.
I said, damn, I'm missing out.
What happened?
He said, damn, I'm missing out.
I'm missing out, man. John Cena's back.
Oh yeah, I would be too, bro. I'd be sick. I'd be sick.
Dude, especially the NXT guys that would like were cool with Triple H that are over there.
Yeah.
You know, they have to be feeling the type of way right now. There's no doubt about it.
Can we talk about Ricochet for a second? No.
That's what he's doing. He's adding that.
Yeah, he's trying to get that over right now.
That's his new thing, bro. That's like his.
Yeah, so he'll be like blah blah blah.
I'm about to beat you tonight, cause man, Ricochet, I can fly. and then it's like, okay. It's like kind of so goofy that like I kind of find it funny, but like then he was with the Hurt Business the Hurt Syndicate in the ring, and have you seen this?
No.
He's like trying. Have you seen this?
I have.
He's trying to join them. He's in the ring with a suit, and he's like talking on the mic, and he's like, all right, like I'm here, like, you know, we can do this. I'm here all day, every day, and MVP's like, all right, cool. Like, you got my business card? He goes, yeah. Ricochet gives it to him. Bobby Lashley like grabs Ricochet by the face. MVP's like, stop kissing ass, Ricochet, and rips up the business.
And then just sent him on his way.
Yeah. But, you know, I don't want to fight Ilya Dragunov on Raw. I'm sorry.
You had to get that new thing over, you know.
Dude, it's ridiculous.
Try to make that in my thing now. Every Final Chief promo from now on, I'm just like, all right, acknowledge me.
Oh my God, bro.
You know what's crazy? No, hey, listen, you know, we make fun of it, but there's going to be every AEW crowd, once Ricochet talks, is going to be like, and everything, it's going to be over, dude. It's going to be over.
You know what? It's so stupid. It just might be over.
I feel like stuff like that happens a lot.
Yo, imagine if Def Rebel goes to AEW, you get,
That's how we know he's in the Rumble this year.
That's how we know he's in the Ricket. Everyone's going to pop for that shit down the road, I swear to God.
Oh, he's going to do it so much.
That's funny. I didn't even know about that. That's funny though.
Yeah, they little bro Ricochet on TV. That's tough.
I don't know where that goes. Like, where do you go after that?
Rampage.
Catering.
Rampage.
Like, I'm sure they got some kind of storyline.
Catering?
Yeah, I said catering. It's just,
What'd you say?
I say.
I just said I'm sure they have some type of storyline, but I don't see the vision yet. I don't see the vision.
No, you're not into f***ing. You're not into
Hey, it could be the next.
You know what? You're absolutely right, because they did that thing in the headquarters, and every person in that room, and you guys, Mikey goes, I was like, yeah.
They're even getting the I love you solo shit over.
I know.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. When they first started doing both of those, I wasn't like a fan of it. But bro, I love it now. I won't even lie.
It's just they do it. It's like when you do something that's really like cringeworthy, you got to just do it another 20 times because then people shake off that feeling and they go, "That's kind of funny." It's kind of funny. So, you know, it's a good way to get over it.
Yeah, no.
I don't know how we got here. I'm sorry. But,
No, it's all right.
But yeah.
You wanted to talk
No,
about
you just
Ricochet?
man. You just wanted to bring him up. Yo, Ricochet be getting smoked on Twitter, bro.
Dude.
Bad, bro. Bad.
And now this, oh man.
It's got to be on purpose, though. I feel like
Yeah.
they're leaning into it because like they do that with like Paige now, or I don't know if she still does it, but she's like, "Oh, I'm like the unproblematic like wrestler of this women's division." It's like, all right, we're like doing Twitter stuff. You know what I mean? So, hey.
I don't know. Ricochet does seem hurt by some stuff online sometimes.
Well, yeah, that's true. But like morphing that over into like a character where it's like, okay, well now we're leaning into what people think about him. That's like his character now. I feel like.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So, hey, I don't run a wrestling company. I don't know. Take a bump, why don't you?
Tuck your chin,
Tuck
brother.
your chin.
Tuck that chin.
Hey, man, we got new tag team champions. You too.
Thanks, man.
The War Raiders defeated Judgment Day finally. That reign is finally over. Thank God.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Thank God.
The
That's all I
War
have to say
Raiders are
about
so much cooler without all the Viking shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, they're just two badass dudes just coming out of the ring now.
They're like biker dudes now.
You
Yeah.
know? Hell yeah, Sons of Anarchy.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
No, I'll forever
Love it.
vouch that Viking gimmicks in wrestling never work. Ever.
They don't.
Ever.
What was the other one besides the Raiders?
I just, well, okay, I'm speaking from experience, just like from what I've seen, like anywhere, like
Oh,
independence in general. Like anytime there's a Viking thing, like no one can get behind it. Like respectfully, like it's just, I don't know. I don't know. I thought it was not my cup of tea, but then when like you see a crowd react to it, they're just like, ah.
I feel like people aren't into like historical type characters. You know what I'm saying? Like like a Viking from back in the day, or like pirates. You know what I'm saying?
Unless you're like, unless you're like really like joking about it to where it's like funny. That's
Right,
that's the only
yeah.
time it works. And then, but if you're taking it serious, they're like, this brother thinks he's a Viking.
They be doing like real job promos still today, like the lawyer dude in NXT. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
I forgot what his thing is, but he's like, I'm about to get on your case or something. Yeah, it's bad. But yeah, I don't know if I could do a real job as a gimmick.
Mm-mm.
Has it worked ever?
I said, Mr. IRS is like kind
I
of,
feel like that got over to an extent.
kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that era though.
Yeah.
you know.
That's true. There was like a lot of like dentists.
Yeah, Isaac Yankum.
Isaac Yankum.
Isaac Yankum. Where's he now, huh? What did he ever do? Oh man.
Who'd he ever beat?
Who'd he ever be? Isaac Yankum.
That's a great name.
But I'm thankful that tag reign is over, brother. Champs, we needed it. So I'm
Yeah.
excited to see what their title reign, like who they go against. I feel like they'll produce 5-star matches. I'm excited.
I'm hoping 2025 is the year where tag team wrestling and WWE gets put on the map just a little bit more. We've had 2 title changes within the past couple of weeks. Maybe that's a sign of, good faith coming. Especially with the New Day turning heel, they're winning that at some point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
They're winning
they
that.
better win that.
They better.
Yeah, bro, they be dripped out now. You see the way they be showing up the Raw?
Yeah.
They clowning people's sneakers and stuff, bro.
So I completely lost the point. That was in my head just now. It was going to be about tag team wrestling. There was not a tag team match on pay-per-view besides WrestleMania all for the rest of 2024. That needs to change.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
That's bad.
A theory I had with the Women's United States Championship was that they're going to spend the SmackDown that they do before pay-per-views to do like a mini pay-per-view. Like they're going to do the tag team match and a Women's United States Championship match on the SmackDown before the pay-per-view, and then have the pay-per-view because they sell like those ticket combos and twos.
Okay.
So it's like, hey, come, you can see an actual title defense. I don't like that because that gives them the opportunity to be like, hey, we don't need to put tag team matches on a pay-per-view. I haven't seen a bad WWE tag team match on the main roster, at least, like all year, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like, especially when it comes to the championship matches. We could put that on pay-per-view without ads, and it would be like one of the most exciting matches on the card. They did it with the women's tag team titles, but in terms of like, I don't think, Truth and Miz never defended it, and then Finn and JD never defended it. Same thing with the tag thing. It was always on SmackDown. It would change. That's the one thing I want to see change next year is them have more tag team pay-per-view matches for sure.
I agree.
Yeah. Motor City didn't even defend it on pay-per-view.
Nope.
That you said, that's disgusting.
Had to lose it on a SmackDown.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
And then before that, it was lost on a SmackDown.
Yeah, that's
And then
true.
before that, it was lost on a SmackDown.
And then it was just Waller in Theory, right, at Mania.
Yep.
Oh, right. And like there's not even a problem with having these title matches on SmackDown, but like it just interchange the titles you want to showcase on the pay-per-views. Like when they did a World Heavyweight Championship match with Gunther, I forgot who he was facing, but it was a couple weeks ago, and they put it on Raw instead of putting it on the PLE, which I thought was fine because, like, I mean, you know he's going to get put on another PLE. Do the same thing with the tag titles. Like, if they're not on it one month, put them on it the next month. Like, I feel like it's really that simple. It's really that simple.
Do you guys miss, because this is something that I kind of miss, but I understand why they don't do it, but brand-specific pay-per-views, I was a really big fan of when they first did it back in, like, well, they did it before, earlier in the millennium, too, but fucking, when they did the new one in 2016, I liked when they did, like, the specific pay-per-views, and they brought them together, and I feel like there's not enough space for certain titles and stuff, and they have a lot of titles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So
I think they have to go back to that, to be honest, for it to work. Because they have so many titles now, I think they have to do brand-specific pay-per-views now. Maybe do like an occasional, like, oh, here's like their champion doing maybe like a run-in spot here or there or something, but they should definitely do that again.
I agree.
Yeah, because bring back traditional Survivor Series, bro. The ties all the way back to that. I miss that. I miss that like conflict a lot. So
Yeah.
I think that's the first step in the right direction is doing what you're saying. So
And then they could always do like their big 4 or 5 if you count Money in the Bank. Like they could always do their big 5 where everybody's on it.
I
But
agree.
then like those like B pay-per-views could be the brand specific ones. Like a Payback. Or a Payback could be good for a mix. I know I just contradicted myself, but a Payback could be good because they usually do that after WrestleMania, or is that Backlash? Backlash. Yeah, I feel like those kind of pay-per-views work just because of the name of the pay-per-view. Like especially if you have Backlash right after WrestleMania, it's like the Backlash after WrestleMania. Didn't they do that one year where they were like,
yeah, they added WrestleMania in it.
Yeah,
In the name of Backlash, yep.
Dude, WrestleMania season's lasting all this time, lasting all the way till May. Are you kidding me? We should do like end of the year awards, like who we think, we take a little like secret vote, who we think is the superstar of the year, match of the year, tag team of the year, storyline of the year.
What are we doing at the end of this podcast?
If you want, we could do that.
Why not?
I say since like this might be the last one of the year, might be like all together, we could do that.
Little whiteboard thing. What you think?
Yeah, let's do
I
it.
would love
Let's
that.
do
Like,
it.
we all do our superstars of the year, matches of the year. Like I know you made videos on these, yeah, on your own channel.
I did, but we could. You know,
Yeah, we could do
I
it
mean,
on here.
there's some things I haven't done.
Okay.
The VYBE Awards.
The VYBE
The
Awards.
There it is.
And then if we all like have like a majority vote on somebody, or maybe say 2 people gets one and then 1-1, that person gets the award for Vibe's blank of the year. What do you think?
Okay, yeah, I like that.
Okay.
And if it's all split, ooh, that'd be cool.
Ooh,
That'd be really cool.
nobody gets it. Work harder next year. Yeah.
Y'all are tied. You know what? How about you guys are gonna go on the SmackDown before the pay-per-view? Yeah, that's cool. I like that idea.
I just thought about something. Going back to the tag title thing, since in a couple weeks it's going back to 3 hours of Raw, and then we'll eventually get 3 hours of SmackDown. Maybe that'll get fixed since that hour is getting added back. Like more title matches and more opportunities to showcase a story, and maybe that might turn into the pay-per-views being longer instead of just 5 matches.
Okay.
I'm just yapping, but just a thought.
Okay.
He's so obsessed with them short pay-per-views now.
He is.
Because he's so used to the NXT TakeOver way of booking a show. But I would like to see, I think 7's perfect, right? Or 6 or 7.
6 for me.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
I just we need more. We need more. Some people be getting left off. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Especially with all the belts. With like,
Yeah.
100%.
Actually, 7 might be the move since the belts, actually.
Yeah.
100%. I'm fearful that because they even revealed the women's IC title off air. So I feel like I'm hoping that gets like showcased just as much as I'm assuming the women's U.S. title is going to be showcased. Fingers crossed. When is that finals happening? Is that the Netflix Raw?
I'm actually not sure, but hey, Zoe Stark advanced.
I'm gonna assume so.
No,
Netflix Raw?
Yeah, and I think
No pop.
I think it's gonna be be Dakota and Lyra.
Not Io.
Oh wait, oh shit, Io got thrown in.
So Kyrie got injured, so I think Io's taking her place.
Dakota and Io.
Dakota and Io in the finals.
God, that would cook. That would feed families.
Oh,
There's still damage control, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
For now.
That's yeah. Here we go again.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that would feed families.
Dude, damage control's been going on for a minute. God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like ever since Triple H took over, like the very first show that he took over on. How long has that been?
That was
like 2 or 3
SummerSlam
years?
2022.
So it's like 2.5 years.
Damn.
Yeah. And they've stayed. Most of them stayed together.
That's
which
true.
is different. Judgment Day is like 5 completely different people.
They're about to shit and they're about to break up.
No, right. They're about to
And
break
there's
up
a
too.
whole new bloodline. I mean, we're going through it right now.
Judgment Day started with Edge, Damian Priest, and Rhea Ripley. We now have Finn Balor, Liv Morgan, Dominic Mysterio, Raquel Rodriguez, and hold on, wait for it, Carlito.
Now that's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
That's cool.
That's cool, man. Yeah, what a group.
Yeah, it's time for Judgment Day to end.
Oh, you don't like him anymore?
No, it's not that I don't like them anymore, but I just feel like you've done everything that you could do with that group, I feel like. And selfishly, I just want to see a Dominic Mysterio solo run. Not that he's not a solo competitor, but I just want to see him do his own thing.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Wow.
Absolutely. Give him a title.
Yeah, no, for real. For real. Give him the IC title.
Man, that'd be cool. Dom's cool, man. But I don't want to see the Judgment Day. I don't want to see that theme song go away.
Oh, no, the theme song's fire.
God, that theme song just hits so different.
Who would they give it to?
No one.
They're not
No
going to
one.
anybody. Raquel Rodriguez.
Raquel Rodriguez.
If you leave,
You know, I said in a video the other day, and I don't know how accurate this is, but I put it out in the public, so I got to say it now. I said she dresses like a Spy Kids villain. Now, I haven't seen the first 2 Spy Kids movies. I've seen the third one, and I barely remember what the third one is like. But something, when I see her, and I see that big old flame on the chest, I'm like, she looks like she'd be a villain out of like an early 2000s Spy Kids movie. How accurate is that?
No, you're not wrong.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, that's pretty damn good.
All right.
She has like a number counter on her chest. She's locked right in.
That's the one I've seen. Yeah.
yeah,
So.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You
Spy
haven't
Kids
seen
are
Spy Kids 1?
Yeah,
or
Spy Kids 1
2, man.
2's fire, but 1, wow.
I think 3 was just the first one I ever watched ever.
Was that game over?
Yeah.
What, third one? Game over? Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So I was just like, okay, cool.
Yeah, because the second one had Emily Osment as the villain because they did that like theme park shit and then they went to like the fucking like the dinosaurs and shit. Yeah.
Bro.
But the first one, the first Spy Kids, bro, when that dude, when Junie put the motherfucking, or no, it was Carmen, she put the motherfucking thing in the microwave and pressed a button and a Big Mac and some fries popped. I was like, damn, that just changed my life. Shocked me as a kid. It was cool.
Remember those like Spy Gear toys?
Oh my God, they were so badass.
Dude, that I would literally have Spy Kids on, have the Spy Gear toys. I just, that was my thing right there.
Have you seen all of them?
I've only seen the first 2.
Oh, so we're completely
That's it.
opposite.
Hey, you know what? As long as you saw the first
I'm
one.
saying he's seen the first 2. He's good. He's locked in.
Yeah, it's around my time frame,
When did the first one come out?
Like 2002.
I was alive.
It was
Maybe.
It was, it was early. But hey,
barely?
nah. Hey, the Spy Kid, like the humor in Spy Kids. If you go back and you watch as an adult now, it's funny as f***. The humor is awesome,
2001.
I haven't seen those movies in so long, so
bro. When
might have to run it back.
Antonio Banderas comes down and he's like in his disguise or whatever, it's not a disguise. He just peels back the top of his mustache, and they're like, oh my God, it's the greatest shit. You're going back and watching when you're an adult, bro. It's like. It's everybody when you go back and watch a movie you watch 100 times as a kid, but you're an adult now and you pick up on like the jokes.
That's
you
how
never did.
SpongeBob is for me now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so.
It's exactly the same feeling. So like, if you ever get the chance, watch 1 and 2.
Okay.
It's awesome.
That mustache bit sounds funny. That reminds me of the Sting.
It's
You know what I'm talking
awesome, man. Yeah, no, when Sting just wears
about? Sting's wearing a mask of his own face.
and they're all like, oh, it's Sting, it really isn't.
I'm not your uncle.
That shit's the best.
I love Spy Kids. I forgot like what this thing is called, but there's like this kind of like reservoir thing that I don't know whose company it is, but they put classic movies into there so that they show the next generation so they keep up. Spy Kids just got added to that, and that's all I wanted to say. I love that.
Man. Yeah,
That's
no.
it.
Everyone needs to know about the thumbs and fucking Floop. All right, Floop is a dog. He's a G. You're gonna love that.
Okay.
It's awesome.
I'm definitely gonna watch it.
It's good shit.
Yeah, sorry, I just love Spy Kids.
Yeah, I was saying, how do we segue out of Spy Kids?
Yeah, how the did we get here?
Yeah, I don't know.
Raquel Rodriguez.
Oh,
right.
sorry.
Raquel
Raquel.
step up on the scene, flexing her back.
Dude, she's the back lady. That's her gimmick. That's not an insult. She comes out and goes, "Hey, look,
Strong back.
Yeah, it kind of doesn't work though, because like I don't want to. Maybe this is an insult. And if it is, we can edit it out. But I feel like Rhea Ripley's back is a lot better than Raquel Rodriguez is. If anybody should be the back lady, and she also shows her back, so it's like Raquel's just wrestling. You know what I mean? Is that? Can we leave that in?
We can leave that in.
I mean, that's valid.
Okay. I think we can leave that in.
I'm not saying. I think she,
Rhea's got a nice back.
She sure does.
Hey,
man,
hey, Braun Breaker retains.
Yeah, Braun Breaker had a good match against Ludwig Kaiser. Oh wait, I'm sorry, Ludwig Kaiser.
Thank you.
Lord.
The Ludwig.
The Lord.
What the Giovanni?
Smackdown.
Is he?
I don't know.
He got pinned in 3 seconds, and that was it.
He got pinned twice.
Yeah.
Twice in 3 seconds, and that was it.
That's so tough.
Was it the same person too? Was it Apollo Crews twice?
It was.
And what has Apollo Crews been doing?
Getting jumped by the bloodline.
Is that right?
Yeah, like that was like an opening of SmackDown. He was like walking in, and like Solo just walked by him. He's like, "Hey man, I'm walking here basically," and they just fucking whoop his ass.
Aw.
You ain't from Yonkers.
That's crazy because Apollo's like, I think, friends with the bloodline, sorta, right? Do you remember this?
Yeah, like with Roman.
Yeah, Roman was like sitting backstage with Apollo. He's just like, just chopping it up with him.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Roman's
What the
like,
hell? Yeah.
Well, I guess
That's
that's
why.
going out the window. Yeah.
Yeah.
That might be why.
Probably, yeah. That's deep storytelling, guys.
Oh my God, they remembered.
They remembered.
Apollo Crews.
No, Apollo pitched that whole thing. He said, "Remember that one segment I had? Imagine me getting jumped here."
Hey, let him beat me up. Let him beat me up.
Let me get some TV
Shout out
time.
Apollo, man.
Say, yo, you need a body?
Shout out Apollo.
You remember when he was in NXT? Not the first time, the second time. His gimmick was that he could see the future. Do you remember this?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's so Raven.
And he saw himself winning the NXT title, and it didn't happen. So then it's not working. Your powers are they're not real.
No, I get you.
They're unbelievable. We got worked. We got worked by superpowers, brother.
Then we got worked, I feel like, by Seth Rollins' visionary shtick, because my brother was like sacrificing himself in Survivor Series like for the greater good, and it didn't really turn
Didn't
out.
do shit.
Exactly.
I hated that.
That was the
I
great
did too, bro. He just like, I'm out.
The reason he turned heel in the first place was because Raw did so bad at Survivor Series. So then the next year he's like, "Here I am, beat me." What?
What?
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. He
Nothing
punked,
after.
that's when he punked out Ray, didn't he?
Maybe.
I remember him
Around
saying,
then, yeah.
Yeah, he said something about like Ray or something about his like stupid kid or something, and like Ray was like,
And then he took his eye out.
took his eye out. And then Dom was like, "I'm gonna handle him by myself, Dad." After Roman yeets him out of the ring,
He
dude.
did throw him pretty far.
Good lord.
Going back to Braun and Kaiser, by the way.
Yeah.
They went on for a long time.
Yeah.
That was a banger.
We were watching it with football. We were like, this match is still happening.
Yeah.
I am not a fan of Braun Breaker's Intercontinental Championship reign, personally.
All right,
Really?
I think that his match quality is cool. I think he's a very impressive, like him running into the corner of the announce table the way he did.
Oh.
Even the spot from this match where Kaiser did his little thing around to go drop kick the steps. But he's like, where is he? Turn around, Braun's coming around the same way. That's awesome. I just feel like if I was watching specifically Raw and I didn't know anything about his NXT run, I wouldn't know anything about Braun Breaker besides the barking. I feel like they don't give him enough in-ring promo time. And the promo time he does get, it's like a 30-second backstage promo. Otherwise, he just wrestles. And I feel like that's not enough, especially if you're a champion of the company. You should have more of a established, this is who I am, this is what I stand for, this is what I'm coming after. They teased up with him and Gunther for like a second, and then they gave him the IC title back. I don't know if something got canceled or something, but I would like to see Braun Breaker have more of a storylines as well. I feel like he has a lot of like beefs that get settled, but no stories. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
I want to see more stories from Braun Breaker, but his match quality is fine. That's not the issue. It's the reign. It's what I have an issue with.
Okay. I feel like your opinion will change because I feel like in the Royal Rumble, something will happen in that Rumble because I feel like he's going to Iron Man that shit again. Like he's going to, pull out a Lesnar and just he look like the favorite. I feel like he'll get a good amount of eliminations, but someone's going to do him dirty, and I feel like that'll start like his character arc. I think something's going to happen in that Rumble when we're all there. That will start it. I think they're waiting for the Rumble to do something there.
I hope so.
I hope so too, and I hope it's a very valid opponent too. I hope it's somebody really cool. I pray. Give me. God, I don't know.
I have one. Xavier Woods. Because I feel like they've been putting Braun in this like tweener role, but he leans more towards face. His character has been a little confusing. I think I can agree with you on that to an extent. But I'm enjoying the reign, but I think that will help solidify the New Day even more. Like, I wouldn't mind if they won tag titles, but I think Xavier really needs to win a singles title too. So I say Woods. That's my
Kofi helps him win it. Yeah, Kofi helps him win it. That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
Do you have anybody? Because I know you love that Raw mid-card division.
True.
Dragunov, but he's hurt. You know,
God, yeah.
like that's what
Braun
sucks. Like, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You know, just a
Yeah.
lot of Dragunov, but you know, unfortunately, damn.
God, how many months was that injury? 6? Or is it more?
Yeah,
6 to 9, I think.
Good.
He's out for a minute.
How long has it been already? Does anyone remember when he got injured?
2 months?
Yeah, I feel like it's leaning 2-3. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, no. I hopefully Woods would be nice. I would like Woods for sure. Yeah, in the IC title division, we talk about it all the time. Especially you. You're like, this is so exciting.
It's one of the most stacked divisions in the whole company, man. In my opinion.
So
Honestly, one of the most stacked divisions in wrestling. Period.
Like, dude, especially they let Braun and Kaiser cook. So you know the potential was there for that division to be the best, and you know they have all of the talent in the world. Hopefully, they can do something with Gable. You know, Gable.
True.
It looks
this
like he's going to
American
SmackDown.
This American-made shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, well, come on, you know.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, he did have fire at one point, didn't he?
Yeah, he
bro?
did.
Yeah.
Damn,
They
bro.
let it just
did.
run out.
Wyatt 6, man. Killed him.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then Wyatt 6
Yeah, they
loses.
Wyatt 6'd his shit real quick.
And then Wyatt 6 loses the final testament.
Bo takes the pin. That's crazy to me.
Oh my
Like, I don't even care if they lose at some point. But like that was their second match,
Bro.
and like I don't care about sitting here thinking that they're like these invincible monsters. They're like a cult. I get it, but it's their second match. They debuted him in June. It's their second time fighting people, and I'm sorry, the final testament and the Miz, and they beat him. I feel like American Made could have done way more with that win than they could have.
Yeah.
They might as well have just had them beat the Wyatt 6 first. I would have been less mad at that personally. I feel like I'm so hateful today, but yeah.
No,
there's
no.
some
It's just
constructive criticism.
you know, we're used to kind of seeing stuff like that happen. People will get the packages, the whole rollout, and then you know they'll come in a couple months. You know, it'll be nice, whatever, and then just shit right off a cliff, bro. I've seen it too many times in wrestling.
I also had to watch Bray Wyatt get shit on for 9 years by creative booking. They gave him the title a couple times, which was great, and I love The Fiend, but they just made him lose all the time, and people thought that like they were like trying to tarnish his legacy. So when Bo Dallas like started doing the Wyatt 6 stuff, people were like, all right, we're gonna honor Bray, we're gonna do it the right way, we're gonna do, you know, a good tribute to him. And then like they like are on TV sometimes and they lost their second match. All right. What reason do I have to be excited about them now? That gimmick, I feel like and I get why maybe you can only have a storyline or a match with them every little while because their gimmick is so like needs to be protected so much. But now it's like, okay, well they're just a team now. They're just people. They're not scary no more. They're not, you know, they don't have to be like powerful, supernatural, but they can win more than one match in a row.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's just because like their debut was so powerful, bro. The whole like I don't know, like blood on people and shit, and, like people looking like they're dead when you're going through and seeing the characters. Like you can't have them have a debut like that and then come out in the ring looking like that. That's why I agree with you heavy on that. I just feel like that they should have went on a very long run of being very dominant, and then they meet something even more dominant or just dominant enough to beat them and then create that story. I just don't think they don't know what to do with them right now because the tag division, they're lost when it comes to tag division, period. So when they figure out the tag division, they'll figure out the Wyatt 6, I think.
Their whole thing though is going after like people who have like abandoned like their families.
And I love that angle.
And there's the New Day.
Yep.
There's the Judgment Day.
There's so much they need to do.
They're all right there, but like.
They're doing it too slow. I feel like they're taking their time with the Final Testament way too fucking long. Like cut that shit fast. Move on.
I enjoyed what the story was. Like I enjoyed the little fake out thing they had with the Miz. I enjoyed that, but it's just like they should have lost, I think.
Right.
That's just me. I don't know. I don't know.
It seems like they're planting a seed for the Final Testament to like split Like I don't know if I'm just overthinking it, but like they had a segment where they were all like, it was just Final Testament backstage, and Karrion was talking to the Miz about like you basically still like work for me, you still owe me type shit. And Miz walks off, and then he turns to Paul Ellering and kind of says the same thing, but like it's more of like subliminal. And then like Paul Ellering just kind of looks at AOP like back and forth, and then the segment just ends, right? So like I feel like that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to split them up, which I wouldn't hate, but where are we going? Where are we going is my point. Where are we going with Final Testament? Where are we going with The Miz? Where are we going with Wyatt Six? They need to figure it out.
I will take The Miz, put him in the IC division, because give that to Braun, to be honest, because somebody who can talk that motherfucking talk, and somebody right now who's just currently walking the walk, put them together. Miz can bring out a good side of Braun I would fuck with.
That's true.
Miz, every time he has the IC title, bro, I love it.
Yeah.
So I would really fuck with that heavy. So that's a good idea. I think, and they definitely should split. That Karrion Kross's whole thing, right, is like when he interacts with somebody who's good, they inevitably turn heel.
Yeah.
Right?
Basically, yeah.
Basically, that's the whole thing. I wonder how long they're going to keep that up. They might keep it on for his entire career, to be honest.
And I'm okay with that character for Karrion. Like I don't even hate that for him, because I feel like he does at least a decent job of the promos of being like the devil on your shoulder kind of thing. But Final Testament just got too many people. I think AOP works better alone, like as those three. You know,
You got two managers. I say it all the time. Two managers. None of them talk. Karrion Kross's mic work is fantastic.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
him.
That's never been the issue I have with him or even the group. It's just like, you know what I mean? They don't do nothing. They don't do nothing.
I agree with you.
That's my thing. But yeah, so I've been the Jaren hates everything.
No, we give constructive
Yeah, it's
criticism
okay to
on
not
this
like
podcast.
something. It's okay. It's okay.
Because I think we all just want it to be better. We just want to enjoy it. So it comes from a place of love, you know?
Yeah.
But hey, moving on from Final Testament, we had Seth Rollins and CM Punk getting into it on Monday Night Raw at the very beginning.
Yeah, they did. All around the arena. Mm-hmm. All around the arena.
Multiple
it was nice.
times. How come security just can't do their job and hold them back? They just can't do it. I can't believe they broke out like 7 times. What? Nah, I loved it. I loved the entire back and forth. I mean, I'm going to be honest, man. Seth is eating his ass up on the mic.
He is, bro.
CM Punk ain't CM Punk since he's ever been back, bro. He's trying to be too PG, and he's flubbing his fucking words when he promos. I don't believe CM Punk right now, to be honest. I'm going to be honest.
That's valid.
I'm sorry. I do not believe that's CM Punk in front of my face. He, like, does the da-da-da when he does his promo and shit. Like, he does like this, and he'll be like, something, cuss word. That. I hate that. I hate that. It's a cop out. CM Punk is being too PG. He's being PG Punk when MJF called him out on it, and I agree. I hate. I'm rooting for Seth Rollins so bad in this shit.
What can he say, like as a babyface, or that wouldn't, like as CM Punk, that would make him kind of like the heel in the story? Because I feel like they're kind of leaning towards Seth being the bad-ish guy. They definitely want you to cheer for CM Punk.
They definitely do.
Do you think Punk can still do? Because I agree with you. That's just a question.
Okay.
Do you think Punk could still talk his shit how he does without coming off like a bad guy?
Yes, because, bro, the crowd chants CM Punk after everything.
Sure.
So, like, if he's being himself, the crowd's going to be like, that's who I with. Like, they're going to be like, when he was doing shit with Kevin Nash, walking him like an asshole, everyone was like, yeah, that's who I love. That's who I like. So they just got to realize that CM Punk just needs to be himself. He needs to be Phil Brooks. He needs to be himself, not give a with what he says. Obviously, it's a PG show, so he needs to watch his mouth. However, also not watch your mouth at the same time, if that makes any kind of sense.
No, to add on to what you just said, I feel like he's being Phil Brooks and not being CM Punk.
Bingo. Credibility, bro. No believability behind what he's saying. I feel like he's just saying what he's been told, and that's not who he is, and everyone can see right through that shit.
Because, like, I feel like he can still talk his shit to Rollins
Big time.
and still be a face. Like, I don't really see it any different than, like, say, like a John Cena going one-on-one with somebody on the mic, and he's just running them down, but he's still a face. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I feel like Punk doesn't have grit on the mic right now. Just straight up. Like, and that's coming from a CM Punk fan. I love CM Punk. Like, every time his music hits, I'm excited. Every time he has a match, I'm excited. Even how I feel about Punk right now on the mic, I still get excited when he holds it because that's still in him. I think when he's just talking to the crowd, I don't believe him. Like you said, I don't feel it. But when he's going one-on-one with somebody else on the mic, it's a banger segment. Like, think about, like, I forgot if it was last year or the beginning of this year, but him and Cody, when they went one-on-one on the mic in the ring on Raw, that was awesome. When I think him and Rollins had a little thing, like, just a few weeks ago, and I felt like even that was good. But it's just when he's talking by himself, I don't like it right now. I don't know why.
People have so much ammo on him, too, though. Like, people, like... Because of Seth has a lot.
Talked a lot of shit.
Drew had a lot. Drew ate his ass up during their feud. You know what I mean? So
he's also just doing too much pandering. He's just doing that. Isn't it great to be alive here in Boston? Fuck off. Like, and he's like trying to drop like cheap pops with like sports teams and shit. Like, we get it, dude. Shut the up. Like. Respectfully, like, just shut the
He
up.
on his Mick Foley.
Yeah. That ass on. Like, we want you to be mankind. We didn't sign up for no Mick Foley. Like,
he's at the headquarters. Like, I'm so happy to be in WWE. Like, man, I didn't realize how much I missed this Blaze until I came back. Like, had no issues with them for 10 years.
Oh my god, dude. Just like, like stop, dude. Like, you're pissing me off. Like, I just like be yourself.
Yeah, we need that 2014 Seth, or not Seth Rollins, 2014 CM Punk back.
How you feel, dude? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not too big on Punk right now.
I didn't know
thank
that.
you.
Wow.
So yeah, thank you. I'm glad
that's why
agree.
I was just letting you guys talk, because like I don't know. It's just doesn't hit the same for me.
What's missing? Do you think it's what we're talking about? Like,
definitely.
Okay.
Definitely for sure. I feel like he, maybe Punk feels a little too comfortable, man. You know what I mean? I kind of get that a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
He's a little too comfortable. So we need a little more of that fire, Phil.
Yeah, fire. Yeah, and that doesn't like. I'm not trying to like discredit like any of his matches because I feel like I loved the Drew and Punk rivalry. That's probably my favorite rivalry of the year. I gotta think about that some more because of the bloodline stuff from WrestleMania. But I don't want to take anything away from Punk's like in-ring ability or his ability to draw or anything like that. It's just like fire. Where's the fire?
Like I think Punk he's still good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He's still good at what he does. He's still good at wrestling. He's still good at talking. It's just something's not there.
Yeah.
That heel turn though, whenever it happens.
That is where it'll be like, okay, here we are.
Yeah.
If John Cena and CM Punk could have one match in 2025, man, them promos leading up is gonna be nice, and I think the match would be pretty cool too. I'm excited. I'd be excited to see one more CM Punk John Cena match. Hopefully it happens.
Yeah,
fingers crossed.
They need to save that for SummerSlam.
Oh, imagine.
Do you think that's his last opponent?
Punk?
Yeah, because like besides Orton, who's in the company right now that would be like a good like final opponent for John Cena?
The American Nightmare.
Oh yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, that's a great point.
Roman. I know they've done that a lot too, but
Sure.
Yeah.
Final match though, nah.
No,
Yeah.
I agree, but I could see it.
Yeah, that's a good point. Another thing on top, like before we completely like jump ship off of the thing I just thought of is like that CM Punk angle with Rollins. Their angle of like the training him for free bullshit. That story angle stinks. I think that's what's also like killing this rivalry is like they're diving too much into the fact that like they're going back to like how they used to know each other, which is fine, but they keep bringing up this fact that like wanted him to train him for free or something or like whatever. You know what I'm talking about? That storyline they're trying to bring up. I think they need to just like nix that in the bud. Dive more into the like I main evented WrestleMania. You haven't. You tried to kill this company, but I carried it on my back and made sure you could never do that. They need to dive into that. My wife is more successful than your wife. They need to do shit like that. Yeah. Like they need that. Like you think you have like if I think Seth should fire off of the first shot of being well, my wife is the greatest women's wrestler, blah, 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 and he'll be like, you forgot who you're talking to, son. AJ Lee's the greatest, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? I feel like that would be big pop. Because Michael Cole said it, and AJ Lee's husband, you know what I mean? Like, they're diving into it. So, I don't know. I feel like there's just a different approach they should take to the storyline that will make it better. I'm dropping off of that.
One quick thing that I do want to bring up, because I don't think we brought it up last week either. When Punk and Rollins had like that first little like square off, and fucking Punk's like,
the swing. Oh yeah.
dude, that ass Punk coming in like, like he's in a fighting game or something, bro. It's like, what the fuck?
Everyone's like, how, yo, Jack Perry.
Yeah. How did you?
No. Look, come on now. We saw them CM Punk fights.
Oh, Mickey. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine.
Mike Jackson.
Yeah.
Mickey took it easy on him, but ooh.
No, bro. Yeah, I remember. I was so geeked for that Mickey fight. I was like, see him always coming out to cold personality.
That was so
He's
sick.
sleeping.
It was so sick. Dude gets taken down immediately, bro. Immediately, bro. He gets taken down.
My smile was like, it was like watching Max Holloway get slapped. It was like, you just feel disgusted. All your hope is like, there it goes.
I remember watching that. That was before I really ever got into UFC like how we are now. I was really watching it because I was like, cool, Punk's actually going to have he's coming out, like you said, kill the personality. Yeah. I'm watching this live. How long ago was this? I must have been a teenager still, I think.
It was when Authority was around because Stephanie on him for that.
So I must have been like 15, 16. I'm watching on my phone. I'm so excited. I'm like, Punk's going to, do well in the UFC.
Yeah, nah, man.
We let Brock, make us think that, the transition was easy.
Easy, yeah.
Fair. He made that look extremely easy.
Yeah.
He's just a freak, dude.
Right, dude. Right.
God, I'd be terrified to see that dude in person.
But yeah, Punk, yeah, man. He had to see it, I guess. Hey, no, because to Punk's credit, like, dude, he was at a good gym. Like, Rufus Sport, that's a good gym. So, just damn.
Damn is right.
Damn, bro.
Damn.
Is there a UFC fighter you think CM Punk could beat in a UFC fight?
The guy, if there was anybody that he should have beat, it should have been Mike Jackson.
Oh, okay.
And that was the second guy he fought, and he got his ass whooped in that one. Yeah.
Can you not come back from an 0-2 record? Like, is that just like already like
Not-
frowned upon?
Not when you lose to those guys.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Sure. I didn't realize.
No, that's not a
like that.
discredit to them, but that's who they gave him. They purposely gave him.
Like, hey,
Like a
let's see
warm-up.
what you can do.
The UFC purposely gave him 2 cans, pretty much.
Mickey Gall's still fighting though, yeah?
Yeah, but his record's like
Is bad?
Yeah.
It's tough, Punk. It's tough.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry.
Now he's back. He's wrestling again.
Keep wrestling, Punk.
Speaking of Punk, do you guys think he'll be on the 2K25 cover?
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys think so? Like it's inevitable.
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah, that Punk on the cover, it's selling.
Who else would be? I can't even think of who else.
has to be Punk.
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Jay would sell like a
That's true also.
but I don't think they're gonna put Jay on there.
Okay.
Yeah, I think since they couldn't do it last year because Cody was already the solidified one, I think Punk for sure.
Yeah, it has to be.
unless they go back to the man and a woman thing, which I would prefer. I could see it being like Rhea.
Or maybe like multiple. Like on the didn't they have like what 3 cover athletes? It was Bianca, Rhea, and Cody.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
So
yeah.
they had 3, so they technically could Punk
That's
will
true.
Punk
Yeah.
will definitely be a part of it. I think
right.
maybe Cena just because it's his last year.
Yeah,
But they
Cena
did
was
the
just
year
for 23.
they spoiled it. I know. Well,
They
not
did
spoiled.
high key.
You know what I mean? They could have
yeah.
saved that for this year. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like that was
Yeah.
I really with that cover.
That was a random ass decision. Like, not that I'm against Cena being on a cover, but like I felt like there was no reason to put him on the cover that year.
The
And the-
showcase would have made so much more sense for 2K25.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
know.
Just-
But
yep,
like showcase. I don't want it.
Yeah, well, yeah. I know you hate showcase.
I fucking hate Showcase. I think it's a waste of a mode, and every year we get the same thing with it, and it's just there's no replayability with Showcase. You play through it one time, that's it.
Yeah.
You know, like that's it. That's hardcore casual. I guarantee you, there's hella casuals that are probably like, yeah, this shit's boring. So
Did you guys ever like it? Because I still personally don't hate it as much as you guys do.
When they first introduced it, I liked it. Like the 2K15, they did the punks. They did the punk showcase, and then they did the Shawn Michaels and Triple H showcase, and that was awesome. I thought that was sick. They did two great things, and they put them in one, and that was the first time they ever did it. 10 years later, go do fucking heavy grapple, do a light heavy grapple down low on the north side of the fucking building. Like, you know, I'm so tired of it, bro. I'm so tired of it.
That's what they
I'm
say.
so tired of it, dude.
I will never forget we're all in the office, bro. We're all like individually playing it, and we're all doing that fucking like we're in the old time. We're like in the 70s. We're doing like a Hulk Hogan shit, and we're sitting there like we're all are like just audibly go, man, what is that? We were all stressed. I grinded that shit, and I didn't want to touch the game for a month.
Dude, that's what's annoying about Showcase. They make it grindy for no
It was
reason.
a grind,
If
bro.
you have an accelerator, you should be able to unlock everything in that fucking mode. They force you to play the mode, and I hate it. I hate that they force you to play it. That's not cool.
Yeah,
That's not cool.
And you know what's up? I started playing it on like in like the legend difficult. I was legendary the first 5, and then someone's like, "Yeah, you can just do easy."
Yeah.
And I was like, "There's like no hidden trophy." They're like, "No." I'm like,
Nope, no hidden trophy. Do it on easy.
"Easy now." I went right to easy.
Easy, kill your mind for like 2.5 hours, and then you'll be done.
If it was shorter, I would. It was so
yeah,
Why is it
yeah,
so
dude,
long?
Dude, Showcase is, man.
The thing that hurt me, because I played on Legend difficulty as well, the thing that hurt me was that the last thing is you have to win a Rumble from number 1 and eliminate like 20 people.
Yes, you did. Who'd you choose?
I
I chose Roman.
Okay, yeah, I don't remember.
Because I was like, I just want to pick the best person.
I think I picked somebody. I think I picked like Yokozuna.
I picked-
Oh shit.
Yeah,
I picked AJ for that.
Oh,
Damn,
nice.
damn, that's respectable as fuck, actually. Holy shit.
Yeah, but dude, Showcase, yeah, bro, I'm sick of it. Because before you used to be able to unlock everything with the accelerator, but now you like the past like few years, they're like, nah, you gotta actually play it, and it's fucking boring and it's lazy. They're adding clips from actual WWE to it. They used to have actual cutscenes. It's lazy. It's lazy, bro.
And then everything is like blurred out. Yeah.
It's terrible, bro.
I know who that is. I know that ref.
The thing that I hate, because like I hear you guys talk about Showcase so much, and it's never bothered me as much as my faction bothers me.
I don't like my faction either.
I tried to do my faction. I can't get behind it.
I will take 15 showcases. Give me all of the showcases
that's
in
fair.
the world. Get rid of my faction.
I could get behind that. If they kept Showcase and bumped my faction for something else,
I'm cool with that.
I will literally settle, because I know who wants to keep it for 2K. I know who wants to keep it.
Right.
I know that's his baby, so whatever. But my faction can go.
What would you rather have?
Fucking neither. but since I can't cop out right now, I guess you know what? It might be a little controversial, but I'm gonna go with my faction over Showcase. My faction is still a brand new mode in a way, in a sense. They're still trying to unload things with it. They're still trying to make their money off of it. You know what I mean? With these Persona cards, it's only gonna get more and more like NBA 2K. That shit ain't going anywhere. They're gonna try to bank off of that, and they're gonna keep locking. They're gonna keep locking the tires behind my faction.
Oh my god, they are, because it is microtransaction.
But you better buy your VC, boys, if you want to get that Sheamus 09.
I never even thought about it. It is wow, okay.
You want that 01 Batista? Bro, you got to do this whole thing, and you got to spend 2 million VC. What's up with it?
Oh, you want my call? Yeah, guess what? I have Batista 01 knee pads on. You can't have that anywhere.
Go to my faction, they'll grind it. Like, nah, bro. My faction is trash, and so is Showcase. I got to stand on that. I've always stood on that.
The only like highlight for me in this year's showcase was the Seth Rollins Randy Orton match, just because like how pretty the daytime WrestleMania was.
Yep.
That was like a breath of fresh air. I was actually very happy to do that match. I was like, oh, this is fun. Like Orton in the red trunk, fucked with it. Other than that, off.
The
Right,
unlockables
yep.
are cool. I like the unlockables for the most part, like especially for the wrestlers and the arenas and stuff. I like that. But like you said, accelerators should just be able to.
Don't force nobody to play it if they don't want to, because that shit it's a grind and it's boring, and you got to go do shit that it's just like, ugh. And then you got to watch the cutscenes, and they're not really they're the match, you know.
Oh. To answer your question,
I could go all day talking about this shit.
I would, to answer your question, it's kind of like answering it, but if they kept showcase, I wouldn't mind if they did a shorter showcase and then go back to doing like the two, like you know how they did with Punk and DX. If they did one where it was like focus on whatever story you want, and then a what if. Like
a what if would be sick.
Yeah, like if you
if.
take it where it starts from what actually happened, and then whether you lose or win determines how the rest of the story goes. Like it would be like My Career to an extent, because you know how they are with My Career, and they'll like give you the illusion of an option.
Massive illusion.
Yeah, but I'll take that over Showcase because at least it's a little different.
Yeah. Like last year, for example, if they did like all 3 cover athletes, like what, like you do like a Cody Rhodes story, and then it's like there's like a and like cutscene where it's like Rhea interrupts, like, nah, like this is my story, and then it's like her story, then Bianca's, and then they could do like a cool thing at the end or something. That would be cool. I would with that, but they just did way too much last year. Like it just wasn't that enjoyable.
And going back to my faction for a second, I shouldn't have to spend $1,000 to get The Rock 24, which is him in a different outfit and no new look or tattoo or entrance or music.
Oh my God, yeah.
It's just like people were like, hey, let me see if I can get this Rock card. Here's all of my money, and then I still don't. Oops, I still don't have it. I got fucking go to exhibition and have question marks for the rest of my year because I wasn't lucky enough to get a Rock 24 Persona card. I hated that. I don't even play my faction. I was offended. I was very offended.
No, seeing all those question marks is annoying as shit. Like, oh wow, you can get this card, but hey, go spend some money.
and hey, maybe you'll get it.
Maybe, just maybe.
If we let you.
You know.
Yeah, that.
One every 300 packs. Good luck.
Nuke it all. Just let us create shit. Create a story, bring it back. Create a finisher, bring it back. Just bring everything like we can create shit. Just bring it all back. Put it all in one creation hub. Everything else, but they're not. Like you said, microtransactions rules the gaming industry.
It does. Damn, dude. It's crazy.
Especially 2K. I hate to say it, but especially 2K, just because like NBA is prominent in that, and it's f***ing gross.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
But Twitter will call shows.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Watch the product.
Jeez,
Tuck your chin, watch the product.
Yeah, dude, my rise too, because you brought up the illusion of choice. I'm tired of that. They're like, yeah, we got these branchings. Like, dude, you can go this way and that way. And I'm like, no, did you play? Did you play? You can only pick your war games, teammates. Like, yeah, wow, bro. Let me go whoop Kevin Owens' ass real quick to be like, hey, you want to be on my team? Look, I just kicked your ass. You want to be on my team?
That earned respect.
You know?
Oh, I did. Sweet.
Let's go. Come be on my team.
I will say I didn't get to marry Gigi Dolan this year. I was very disappointed. I had to do something else. I don't even remember what it was.
I think didn't you like go to NXT or something?
Oh, I sure did.
You did
never did that before.
Never did that before. Never took a trip down south.
There's a man named Wesley down there.
Wesley. Yo.
Universe nemesis.
You son of a gun.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, dude. My career, like, that's, since we're talking about WWE games, so just, you know, just get it out there, bro. My career needs love heavy. That my ride shit is just, it just doesn't do it for me. The past 22, I liked it, and then that was it.
Yeah,
that's understandable.
Yeah, and you know what? The thing with 22 is, I feel like it was only good because I think they were forced to take Bray out because like he got released or something like that. Like they had to take a major storyline out, so it left you with just these random ass things that happened that were cool. It was honestly fun, but it had no like overall story. But it's crazy that was the most fun one since their return.
Yeah, that was the most jumbled up one.
Yeah.
Like the other two, 23 and 24, they give you more of a streamlined experience with it, you know? Where, again, you get to pick your war games partners. Yeah, you got to beat them in a match first, but
Well, also make GM mode online. I don't want to have to share screen through my PS5 from my buddy in Discord to see, like, and I have to pick his people for him. Fuck that. I want to, like, the element of surprise when we're doing a draft. I want them to be able to draft and be like, you son of a bitch, snipe my pick. You know what I mean? I want that shit online, please. That would be awesome.
What else for GM mode would you like to see, Brent?
It's crazy that you mentioned this, that I've mentioned to everyone that there, and you did too as well. Holy shit. Don't you hate when you're playing GM mode? If you do, sorry if this isn't for you, but if you're playing GM mode, and you know you just want a promo with the wrestler, then you want to wrestle with that same wrestler that's cutting a promo in the match or on the card, and they can't do it. What?
Hold on, you can't talk and wrestle on the same show.
You can't. You're telling me every single Raw that I've watched when someone's out there talking shit and they're setting up a main event with somebody and they can't even wrestle in it? Psh, what are you doing? Please add that. You should be able to promo with the same wrestler and wrestle in the same damn match, bro.
It was kind of like a rule that they made.
Didn't they like fix it at first too? Wasn't this year like? Didn't they have that this year? Where like
I hope they did. That means they listened a little bit.
Well, no, I'm saying like for 24. Wasn't that like when we tested it? Wasn't that like the thing at first, and then they changed it back, or no?
No.
So.
That was the first thing. When I loaded up the game at the test event, that's the first thing I did. I went into GMO, watched the thing, whatever. It was cute, whatever. I went in there, hit it, looked out, I was like, all right, here we go. Here's the first test. Promo. All right, he's locked in promo. All right, I'm gonna put him in the main event. Where's his icon?
Oh, really? I thought they had it like at like the first trial thing.
They didn't,
done it. No,
bro.
okay.
They didn't,
Okay.
bro. I was so sick. I was like, yep.
They added trades. That was it.
Wasn't
Maybe an ECW.
Was there a reason given for that? Why you can't do promos and?
I'm sure they have one, but
There was, but it's not a good one.
I feel like maybe like you could the way you could work around it, bro, is just like, you know how they have that stamina and fatigue shit. You can like maybe it takes like a little bit more like fatigue out of your game, but talking's not gonna lower fatigue.
Yeah, dude, something about GM mode that I don't like too is like when you start a new GM mode, people are already fatigued. Why the are people fatigued?
Oh my god, yeah, what the fuck? Why is everyone not starting at 100 stamina?
We didn't start shit. We got people down, like they're close to getting injured. Like
One match, 20 stamina. Get up. What are you doing?
I was beating the shit out of my roster. I'd be like, all right, cool, you got about 2% left. That's cool. Hell in a Cell match. We'll see. Okay, put a little bandit on him 3 weeks. Hell in a Cell match. We're getting these 5 stars, bro. I'll tell you
We
that
are
much.
getting these 5 stars. No
Absolutely.
facts, yeah. That mode could like be really generational because I already know that up down down they put that thing over the moon because of their series with Tyler Breeze and shit. I love watching it, but it could be so much better.
Yeah.
And I really wish that they would take care of that and pay attention to that too because there's a lot of diehard GM mode people out there. And I would really like to see that be improved.
yeah.
That's like my baby. GM mode was so fun for me, like back on the SmackDown versus Raws, and I was so excited when they brought it back. It was okay, but it has so much potential to be sweet. Just like the one sandbox that you guys love. That I never really touch it, you know. But you guys love the universe mode. I love like doing the videos. I don't have that much expertise in it, but I know like you guys always talk about how it could be like the quintessential, which I see your guys' vision. They needed, obviously, we speak that into existence. Hopefully that happens one day.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so.
I hope so.
Content creation.
Year after year, bro, holding breath, bro, I'm blue as like, if you know. Like
You know what the worst thing they could do to universe mode?
What's that?
You're such a stupid dude. You're so stupid.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
That's my 2K rant. VYBE Awards.
Oh, VYBE Award. All right, so boys, get the whiteboards. I'll go over the category. We'll go through
All
them
right,
one by
that'd be
one.
sick. Yeah. I have these. We're gonna go off of like the Slammy Award categories here for those that are watching. Play along down in the comments. Let us know your guys' superstars of the years and etc. Okay, we're gonna start off with NXT Superstar of the Year. Jaren, we would like you to go first.
Okay. Well, for me, it was between 3, and I guess we'll talk about it afterwards. But I feel like there's one person that has stood above everybody, and that's Obafemi.
Okay.
That's got to be Obafemi. He's had less than 20 matches in his entire career, and I have not seen anybody be as exciting, as must-see, as Obafemi has been this year. One of the greatest North American Championship runs ever, outside of maybe Adam Cole's and Wesley's. But oh my goodness, his future is unbelievable. And yeah.
All right, Aaron.
Oba.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, I'm gonna keep it just like Oba.
Yeah.
Basically what he said, like he just has a different aura about him than anybody else in NXT.
Derula.
Deruda. My NXT Superstar of the Year is Obafemi. My runner-up was Javon Evans, with respect to Trick Williams, but Javon was one of the main reasons I even kept up with NXT. But I think Oba is Superstar of the Year for NXT, in my opinion. Brett?
Sicko mode. I have something different.
Okay.
NXT Superstar of the Year. It's Obafemi. Yeah, it's unanimous. Obafemi deserves this award. That brother is must see, like you just said. My runner-up would actually be Wes Lee, just because of the the unbelievable work that he's done as a heel with turning on his brothers, and I think that whole angle with TNA was really cool. But yeah, Obafemi above and beyond deserves this,
Yeah.
Wow.
without a doubt.
Okay.
Well, the VYBE Award Goes to Obafemi.
Congratulations, Oba.
Oba.
What were you about to say?
I was gonna say if I didn't go with Oba, I was gonna go with Ethan Page.
Oh wow! I mean, he's had a great run.
Eagle wants some shit.
Yeah, because I feel like he adds something nice to NXT. I like Ethan Page.
So the other two that were in my head, one was Trick Williams. That whole he won the title for the first time. That was all this year that happened for him. And Roxanne Perez. That's the other one for me. She's had a fantastic.
Yeah.
100%.
Definitely.
Dude,
She deserves to be
NXT
up
is
there.
killing it. God damn.
Dang, you know what's crazy? She wasn't even my number one. It was Sol
Oh wow!
I was thinking Sol Ruka to me is number one because I feel like when she gets to the main roster, she's gonna have untapped potential. She's doing wild shit. She's getting in her bag every day.
Yep.
I'm excited to see both of their careers after NXT. Next category, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be Faction of the Year. Let us know down in the comments who is your Faction of the Year, gentlemen.
Y6.
All right, I will start off this time. My Faction of the Year is the Judgment Day, just because the storyline as a whole has been taking 2024 by storm. There are people that I know from high school who have just captured this Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan feud on social media, and they've taken it by storm. They love it. They're into wrestling because of Rhea and Liv, and that's all thanks to the Judgment Day and what they've done as a faction. They've won titles, and just, I think, honestly, one of the rivalries of the year, I think, Rhea and Liv. I know it's like overplayed and drawn out at this point, but you can't argue when it was at its peak. Like SummerSlam was the tits. So that was a really big moment in wrestling. So I'm gonna give it to the Judgment Day.
All right. Mine was the Judgment Day for quite some time, but a more recent change, I would say my Faction of the Year is the New Bloodline. I've come to really like this version of the Bloodline. OG Bloodline's still superior, but yeah, I love the gang. I love you Solo. Like Jacob Fatu, even Tama Tonga, man. Like, and I think Solo has really stepped into a good role.
I'm sorry, I thought you were telling me you're preaching.
No, I think Solo has stepped into a good role, and I think he knows how to get that heat from the crowd at this point in his career. And I'm very impressed by the New Bloodline. So that's my Faction of the Year.
You know what? I'll shake your hand. That's respect. I just want to shake your hand.
Thank you.
Same thing.
Hey,
Bloodline
Okay.
2.0.
Oh shit, I might be the outcast here.
And basically what you said, on top of the fact that like we've gotten some pretty crazy moments with Roman coming back, and where that's going to lead, you know, I know it's for the year, but you know, we still got a couple weeks, you know, see what happens.
Which one?
The new one.
Okay.
I was not into them at first. You know what I mean? Because like Solo was still so new to the main roster when he broke off, and he's like the leader of this blood. He's the tribal chief. Like, what the hell? But I think that the 3 additions that they've had to this team, you know, especially Jacob Fatu, have made them like fun to watch. I'm entertained pretty much every time they're on television, and that includes Tonga Loa. And I hate to say it, but yeah, that includes
Awesome.
No, I'm really into this faction. I want to see Jacob Fatu do like more insane things in the ring every week.
Of course.
And again, the one-liners. That's how you get over it. We just talk about, aha, you know, it's gonna happen. Just like it did with the yin, just like it did with the I love you Solo. I don't even think that was like supposed to be a thing. He just said it, and it became, you know. They're fun, man. They're fun. I gotta give them credit.
That's
I
awesome.
think John Cena used to do that aha shit. Yeah.
Oh, like during the rapper days.
Yeah, Cena used to do that.
Interesting.
Hey, bro, remember when we were together? Hey.
Booyah!
That shit, bring that back. Bring that shit back, bro. Oh my God, I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, what is the moment of the year? All right, moment of the year. Jaron, please kindly start us off.
I mean, it's got to be the last 5 minutes of WrestleMania 40. It's got to be. I mean, good God. I don't think I've ever cried watching wrestling, and this almost made me do it. I was very close. I got to see my entire childhood in one place in the span of 5 minutes, and they all fought each other, and that was cool. I'm big fan of that one.
Mine is WrestleMania 40, but it's Cody beating Roman.
Oh, okay.
And the reason for that is the reason why I think that's moment of the year is because that was a whole year-long story that was finally just finished. You know what I mean? Finally, we got the cap on it. It took a minute. We got there. All of the moments that happened leading up to that, the last 5 minutes, The Rock coming back, being a part of it, joining Roman, Rock wrestling, the night before. So, and Cody beating Roman had all of that. You know what I mean? Like, all of that was attached to it for him to do this. So that's my moment of the year.
Hell yeah. Well, my moment of the year is the ending sequence to WrestleMania 40 Night 2. Just being that close and seeing all that happen, that might be one of my favorite moments in wrestling, period. Like, as time goes on, it's hard for something to beat that, at least a live experience for me personally. Brent?
It's like the same thing. I mean, all right, I got Cody wins at WrestleMania 40. But no. Like, if I could put, it was like a moment. I didn't know we could put like the 5 minute.
Last 5 minutes we talk about hella moments.
Yeah. So like, but like, if we could, what I mean, that moment, I guess, of all the 5 minutes, I would do that over just the pinfall. Because like
you guys consider that like multiple moments rather than just like a thing?
I'm gonna allow it because, brother, same with you, man. My childhood was there. I was confused. I had every emotion run through my body. It's like a Marvel movie, bro. I was like on the verge of fucking tears, and I was just so. I've never been so enamored and captured by professional wrestling in my life, but that 5 minutes that you're talking about, bro, was just like unreal. It was just to be there was just like something I'll never forget for the rest of my life. And I couldn't even really imagine for other people that just watched it at home and being like to hear the commentary over and everything and just have the reaction. So like that, without a doubt, is the moment of the year for sure. My close second though was Dirty Dom locking lips with Liv. I was damn near close to picking that because that one caught me by surprise too, and I love that. But just back to Hollywood Rock. Oh yeah,
Yep.
When we were in Utah. Boys, that was awesome. Yeah, being able to see we got to see Heel Rock for the first time like live, so that was pretty badass too.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Yes,
he ran through Salt Lake. That was awesome.
He ran through the bro. So unanimously we're gonna say the 5 minutes of WrestleMania 40, that last entire that wins 100% the moment.
I'd like to give an honorable mention to Damian Priest cash-in.
That was badass too.
I think Rollins and Drew had an amazing opening match, and then just the 5 minute Drew McIntyre World Heavyweight title reign with CM Punk, everything happening there, and then Priest cashing in. That was one of the greatest openings to any night of any WrestleMania I think I've ever seen.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Do something that that I think that was hella recent was Roman stopping Punk from going out of the cage.
Yeah,
because that drew a huge reaction, bro. Like everywhere, bro, and it went crazy online.
It's
so
like 100 million views.
Dude, insane.
I like what you're thinking. Do you have an honorable mention?
That one.
Literally
shit. That one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So recent.
Yeah. I mean, even this is for me personally, like an honorable mention for moment of the year is literally just Javon and Randy Orton's match getting announced. Like, I don't know. Like, Randy was my first favorite wrestler. So to see like that be announced, just it meant a lot. Just I love Javon's cutter, and I love obviously the RKO. So just having that be announced was really cool.
Jey Uso winning the Intercontinental Championship was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't think Spot on the list is going to be on there, but if it was, Nia Jax hitting an Annihilator on Lyra Valkyria at Queen of the Ring.
I'm surprised moment of the year for you wasn't Tiffy winning the briefcase. Wow. Hey, everyone take note.
Yo, real fan over here.
Wow.
So what was that? What was I like? You got to see me. You got to sit next to me for that. What was that like? Me seeing Tiffany Stratton win the Money in the Bank briefcase.
I mean, that moment was awesome because the reaction that you gave, I expected, and it was hilarious.
I pretty much shit my pants.
Doo-doo in the pants.
Oh, yeah.
Great segment here. Speaking of Javon Evans, we have Breakout Star of the Year. We might have the same one, Jaron, because when you said that yours might not count, I don't think mine counts as well, but fuck it, I'm doing it. I did not think this guy was going to be a singles competitor and do it so damn well. Give me Jey Uso as Breakout Superstar of the Year. I think Jey Uso has had an incredible singles run, and I never, ever thought it was going to happen, especially when he had that one-on-one match with Roman at SummerSlam. I was like, I don't know if Jay's got it. Then he just takes the world by storm, and he's captivating the audience, and I nothing but respect and love for Jey Uso. So that's my breakout superstar of the year.
I respect that heavily. My breakout star of the year is also another Samoan, Jacob Fatu.
That's a banger, dude. Fuck you.
There was a few names I had.
Great.
My main honorable mention, and it's a little biased, is Bronson Reed. I think he's had a stellar year, and that was it like 6 or 7 tsunamis? I think that really opened people's eyes. That's my honorable mention. But breakout superstar of the year, Jacob Fatu. I love you so much.
That's nice. Mine is I'm thinking more just fresh main roster with this. I'm gonna go with Braun with the bark. I'm gonna go with Braun Breaker because he debuted on the main roster and he's already a 2-time Intercontinental Champion. He's having hard-hitting matches with everybody he's wrestling, and he's out there defending the belt. So it's been nice, and the matches have been good. So
I'm curious. Do you just not agree with my sentiment over Braun Breaker earlier, his reign so far?
No, he does need he needs a little more character work, but other than that, I feel like everything else is solid with him.
Mm-hmm.
He's a great presence. He's a beast. Ropes fast.
He's one of the fastest wrestlers I've ever seen. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
I understand where you're coming from, but he's had a good run. He's definitely had a good run this year.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
That's hard to argue.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Bronson Reed and Jacob Fatu are fantastic picks, by the way. However, I'm yeeting it alongside Brent over here. Again, I don't know if this counts because it's not like Jey Uso's never been over.
Right.
However long year career. But this year specifically, breaking off from the bloodline, going over to Raw, and mind you, a little bit of that kind of bled over into 2023. But this year was Jey Uso's year. I 100% think he's going to be a world champion in a couple of years, and this year was the start of that foundation being built on it. So, absolutely.
As selfishly as I want to see the Usos get back together, Jey Uso's doing really, really well, and that was my honorable mention was Braun Breaker. That's who I think was just. Like you said, that announce table spot that he did. Oh my god,
dude! Not just that too. The rumble as well. He had a great rumble performance.
He filled in very well for a certain person. Nobody does that move anymore.
Real quick, I want to give a shout out to because they seem to do this every year on Raw for the last couple of years. They would just have one guy just go out there every week and just consistently have a banger on television. I feel like Ricochet could have been in this spot. Because they did that with him, how they did with Ivar and how they did with Xavier Woods. They would just have him go out there every week and just have a banger singles match on TV. Ricochet was having that a lot, the Ilya Dragunov match being one of them. He had a lot of bangers earlier this year. I wish he'd stuck around for me to put him on this category. But, yeah, I don't know if Ricochet needs to be a breakout star, but that would have helped, I feel like. You know what I mean? So.
The return of the year. Who had the return of the year this year in 2024?
If I hear one that I'm I haven't not thought about, I'm going to feel really stupid.
Hey, guess what, Jaron? You are first, brother.
Oh, is that right?
Lead us off. Who you got?
Okay, so when I think of return of the year, I'm trying to think of. Oh, you want me to give you a second to write your?
I'm good.
Oh, Shay, are you good?
Go ahead.
I'm good.
Okay, my fault. All right.
No. I was gonna have it done by the time he
Okay,
said
sweet.
it.
Okay, sweet.
So I'm good.
So when I think of return, I think of shock as well, because I feel like there was maybe some people that returned this year that I was anticipating returning, something that I literally sat there expecting to happen, and then it happened, which I don't think takes away from the moment. But I really want to feel shocked when I see a return. So I went with Naomi. My answer is Naomi in this year's Rumble match. I didn't see this coming at all, and she was number 2. We went crazy when her music hit, and I just can't think of another one that I didn't see coming. So I'm interested to see what you guys have written down.
Shout out, respect to Naomi.
Come on now.
Yeah.
No, I can't go. Yeah. I can't. I'll say my honorable mention. You go ahead, brother.
I went with something predictable. I just went with Roman. I was gonna go with Rock. That's why I picked up my phone. I was looking, but he came back in October 2024. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna throw him on here.
Heard that.
So I'll go with Roman because we were there for that. That was a big deal.
Okay. Yeah.
Place went crazy.
Oh, you're talking about Bad Blood? I thought you were talking about earlier this year for The Rock. Oh, so you like the Bad Blood?
Yeah, he returned day 1.
No, I'm talking about Roman. Roman coming back.
But I'm talking about Rock. You said he returned in October, which he did, but he returned at day 1 this year. Not that changes your answer, but I was just
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'll go. I'm mistake. Okay. Yeah, Roman.
All right.
Roman.
My return of the year is The Rock because even
That's funny. That's funny.
That is funny as
even though we were anticipating it, the the first one, like at day one, that one, I don't know. Like, I just get goosebumps when The Rock has been gone for such a long time, and then he comes back and he's like here to do shit seriously. And then obviously we saw everything that transpired this year. That is my return of the year, with an honorable mention, and I mean it was close, to John Cena. Even though we kind of knew he was going to be at Money in the Bank, but I did not expect him to say he was retiring next year. Like, I thought we had 2-3 more years at least. So that was my close second.
All right. And your return of the year goes to Roman Reigns. The OTC's getting the flame, or a VYBE, excuse me. He's getting a VYBE this year. Yeah. Nobody else wanted Roman more in that building than me. I wanted Roman Reigns back. I was sick of this Bloodline 2 shit, and I wanted Roman back so bad. I got him back. Hell yeah! Honorable mention goes to The Undertaker. I would have went to Stone Cold if the glass broke. Yep. Went Stone Cold, you would have won the first inaugural return of the year VYBE if you would have made that glass break, but you didn't. So Taker is a very close, because that one made me shit my pants. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
So is a return factor because we all kind of felt Roman coming back. A lot of us felt Roman coming back.
Yeah.
However, for the shock factor, it would have definitely went to Taker for me. But Roman, you get it, because man, you get it. So, all right. So that goes to Roman by default. So can you put Roman in there, please? It is now time for Tag Team of the Year. Let us know down in the comments who's your favorite tag team of 2024. Tag Team of the Year. I went with the New Day. I like the thing that it's not about like the matches, it's the story that they were telling for me. And this final nail in the coffin was the whole entire angle with Big E for me. My honorable mention was We Are, because they just been eating shit in the tag division, putting on great matches and, win the titles and stuff. So they were my close honorable mention. But I don't know, this very last thing, this last angle that they're going into 2025 with, I'm so excited to see it, so I'm giving it to the New Day.
I respect.
Yeah.
My tag team of the year is the Judgment Day. The reason I put the Judgment Day is because when the year started, it was Damian and Finn, and I actually really liked them two together. And then I even actually like Finn and JD together. I just wish they would have defended it more. I don't really hate a Judgment Day tag match. It's just I wish they would have defended it more. So yeah, Judgment Day. It's my tag team of the year.
They just got here, but the tag team division, it has not been that great this year. So I am going with the Motor City Machine Guns. Because the reason I'm going with the Motor City Machine Guns is because what I just said. I feel like the tag division has been here. There's nothing really been too interesting. Motor City came along. They won the tag titles within a couple weeks of them being here. And I feel like that was much needed for the tag division over on SmackDown. And now they got the thing with DIY. It looks like it's about to go DIY's heel because of all that. But yeah, Motor City Machine Guns, man. They were here for a second, but I feel like they're more worthy than anybody else.
Interesting. So we don't have a winner here for this category.
Oh, who you be?
I am not into either of these guys as singles stars. One of these guys I especially really don't like with the microphone, but they have match of the night every time they're in a tag team match together. It's the NXT Tag Team Champions, Nathan Frazier and Axiom.
See, that was good.
That was an honorable mention.
That was a good pick.
I'm not super into Nathan Frazier. I'm going to be honest.
What you don't like about him?
His promos. He's hard-hitting home truths, guys. He just sounds like he's happy to be there sometimes. I'm not going to lie to you. But I cannot deny how good they are at wrestling. And that's what they go out and do pretty much all the time. And it's good. Seeing tag team wrestling being showcased, especially on pay-per-views, does wonders for tag teams. Who would have thought? But yeah, for Axiom.
Huh. So do we just give it to the New Catch Republic, or
maybe we let the people
let them decide? Okay,
so between our four, y'all got to pick.
All right, yeah. So let us know down in the comments, who would you like to see as tag team of the year? Would you like the New Day? Would you like the Judgment Day, Fraxium, or Motor City? So let us know down in the comments, and the one with the most likes wins. If you have one like, that's crazy. All right.
One like.
It's like an AJ Francis tweet. Come on now, brother. All right. Rivalry of the year. Let us know down in the comments. Rivalry of the year for you.
All right. Well, I'm writing it. but I'm done. I've gone for Punk Drew. I was torn between a couple, and I don't want to take it away, but I'll talk about it afterwards.
Okay.
But Punk, I mean, especially on TV this year, this was a whole year. You know what I mean? There's one that I'm sure maybe somebody else has in here that you could write down, but this has gone on since January, and it ended in the way a 3-match feud should end, with this, the third one being the best one and the most bloody one. I think these two were at each other's throats all year. I want to see them go at one more time. And leaving a rivalry when they've had multiple matches, wanting to see at least one more, I think speaks volumes for that.
CM Punk and Drew McIntyre.
All right.
Absolute heater, hands down. My best feud of the year.
Literally came down to 1 point for me. I had to go Cody and Roman only because that went on for a little over a year. We finally got the culmination of it. Cody's the champ. Last couple of minutes of night 2 was awesome, but it was extremely close to Punk and Drew. If the Cody and Roman stuff didn't happen this year, they would have by far won for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, your rivalry of the year is Punk and Drew McIntyre because, man, that Hell in the Cell was a final cap to a year-long feud that was just nothing but hate and torment, and I fucking loved it. The trolling on social media all led to the point, the bracelet, that just everything was just a chef's kiss. My honorable mention was not that. It was actually Liv and Rhea. I thought that whole angle with Dom was spectacular. That was very, 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 very close to actually being my rivalry of the year. But thinking back to the Punk and Drew, without question, that's got to be it.
Deserved.
If the rivalry had reached its ending yet, I would have put Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes on this list. I'm really into that storyline.
Same.
The pile driver beating
Salary.
Crazy.
is unbelievable, but it's still going, and I feel like we haven't hit the ceiling yet, so I can't put that on there yet. But
Yeah, I can't argue with Punk versus Drew. I cannot argue.
Moving right along to the almost last match of the year. What was match of the year for you? Let us know down in the comments below. All right. Without question, without a doubt, we just talked about it for an hour and fulfilled. It scratched every itch I ever needed. Cody versus Roman, WrestleMania 40. That's match of the year. Might be my favorite match of all time right now because, man, like you said, scratched every itch. I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm just going to let you guys go. I'll do an honorable mention after we're all done talking.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I'll do an honorable mention after as well, but Cody versus Roman.
Cody versus Roman. I ain't even got to play. Yeah.
Hey, go ahead, cuz.
It's Cody versus Roman.
Hey, Cody versus Roman. I want to hear. Start with you. Who was your honorable mention?
I have 2. Obviously, CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre inside Hell in a Cell. Actually, sorry, I have 3. Ricochet versus Ilya Dragunov from the King of the Ring tournament.
Yeah, that was awesome.
A match that was slept on, probably my favorite women's match of the year. Sorta. Roxanne Perez versus Jada Parker. Do you remember this from No Mercy? They went crazy in that match. That was probably my favorite NXT match of the year. Besides maybe the triple threat with Obafemi and do you remember that from Stand and Deliver?
Oh yeah,
that was cool to watch.
Fucking launch Wesley in
so
there.
Like 6 matches. Go ahead.
My honorable mention is it's Ilya and Ricochet.
Nice.
Yeah, that match on Raw was nasty.
So good.
It was
my honorable mention is Punk Drew Hell in a Cell. That match was pure chaos. The something that I walk away from with that match is always Drew taking that bump on the chair or on the steps, right on the edge, dude. That's a nasty bump, bro. But yeah, nasty bump. That's my honorable mention.
I'm torn with mine. That's I made you go first because I'm torn because there was a lot of great matches this year. I can't argue. Fuck, dude. I guess how do we not put the ring general in this bitch? Gunther just be putting so many fucking bangers on, bro.
He had a lot of good matches this year, and mind you, I have a big Gunther bias, but I feel like
Sammy and Gunther from WrestleMania. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
I didn't mean to cut you off.
I was thinking that right now because that brainbuster was gross.
That's fair. I feel like Gunther matches in this World Heavyweight Championship run have kind of been not what I feel like Gunther can do. He obviously, I think, has a lot of better matches when he's matched with somebody, move-wise, like a Sheamus, like a Drew McIntyre. But, I mean, he's obviously great. It's hard for his matches to stand out from each other because I feel like I like all of them. You know what I mean?
My honorable mention will be LA Knight versus Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes.
Oh, yeah.
I'll say that finish and the spots they threw in there were spectacular.
The best of 7 in general.
The best of 7, yeah, you could honestly make that an argument as like, I don't know, like matches of the year. Those were very enjoyable.
You got anything else?
No,
Well, I got one last shout out for EO and Lyra from the semifinals. That match was fantastic as well. Besides that, yeah. What's the worst match of the year?
A couple Usos, I think.
yeah, yeah.
I think so.
That gave off the same crowd vibe. Okay, not as bad. Yeah, you know what? It's pretty bad. Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey at SummerSlam. It gave the same crowd like feeling like nobody was into anything, which sucked.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the worst one of the year.
Yeah, because I remember us talking about that match, and we all wish that match was just a little more go at the throat, like a little more fucking like like
it had the best build montage video package before the. I literally looked at Brandon. I'm like, this match is gonna fuck. I'm like, this video package is so good. Nope.
Yeah,
So love y'all, but man, that was y'all know it was a stinker.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, the moment y'all been waiting for, Superstar of the Year. Let us know down in the comments. Who's your Superstar of the Year?
Do we want to do one man or one woman?
You know
or
what?
Do a split?
That's awesome. Let's do that. Let's do one man, one female.
Okay.
Let's do
I
that.
like that.
That'd be awesome. Let's do that. Jaron, it is you. Are you ready?
Yeah, I have 2 picks that no one else is going to have on this list.
And I love you for that.
My male superstar of the year is Seth Rollins. Ooh. It's Seth Rollins. He, in terms of accolades, he hasn't really done that much this year. But obviously, he was the world heavyweight champion. But to be injured the way that he was and have 2 matches at WrestleMania, big time matches at WrestleMania. The Bronson-Reed feud, sort of putting him over. Rollins did win that match, whatever. But then being involved with the Drew McIntyre and CM Punk stuff as well. I mean, this man was fighting off a bad leg injury all year and was still featured in pretty much like everything. And a big role in everything as well. And I think he's been one of the most entertaining things to watch, especially towards the end of this year as he goes against CM Punk as well. Obviously, you have the obvious people on there, but I think that he's mine. I've really liked his work this year, for real.
Seth could have even been a contender for Return of the Year. Like, I don't think he would have won, but I think his name is good for that category.
Like remember Money in the Bank you talking about?
Whenever he returned that first time, yeah. Did you have a women's?
Yeah, it's Nia Jax. I put Nia Jax as my female superstar of the year. Listen, I have never seen someone
talk about it
get hated on so much.
Talk about it.
And I get it, maybe by some people at this table. But the thing is, I feel like it might have been deserved before because I think there were a lot of legitimate criticism that people would have over how she was in ring. And because there's a lot of valid things to talk about with that. But this year, oh my God, she's had some of the coolest moments I've seen. Her squashing Mia Yim in the trash can with the Annihilator, the Lyra finish. I also think her in-ring work has been really good. She took a Hurricane Rana off the top rope this year. She's shutting these haters down, and I've really been enjoying her a lot more than I have pretty much anybody else on the roster, for real.
I love that.
I respect it, bro.
Just looking at how the landscape of WWE has been going with 2 champions in particular that I got right here, based on just what they've done all year. My male superstar of the year is Cody Rhodes. I don't think I really got to, touch on that too much because of what has happened through the year with Cody. He's been holding it down as WWE champion. I feel like he's been having a good reign. He's in a nice feud with Kevin right now. We'll see what that we will see where that goes. As far as my female superstar of the year, I'm gonna go with Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan been holding Raw down. She's been holding Raw down because Rhea went away for a little bit before she came back, and who was holding it down? It was Liv Morgan. I'll talk about who I think is also who would be my second, but I'll do that later. So
okay, my women's wrestler of the year is Rhea Ripley. I just don't really hate anything that she does, and I'm not gonna lie, her theme song is creeping into one of my favorite theme songs of all time. Like, it's a no skip every time it comes up in my playlist. Male superstar of the year, Cody Rhodes, QB, and like I know that's the coin they're giving him right now, but I think it's the truth. Like, kids love him. He's moving merch like crazy. I've enjoyed the reign. There's been at the beginning, it wasn't picking up the steam, but I think this feud with Kevin Owens shows what a great Cody Rhodes WWE Championship rivalry can look like. And I don't know. I think, and also he's defended it quite a lot on house shows. I know, like, that's not televised, but he's putting in work, dude. He's putting in work. So Cody and Rhea, those are my superstars of the year.
Well, boys, you can go ahead and lock in Cody Rhodes as male superstar of the year, because when you look back, years from now, you look back at the year of 2024, that was the year of Cody Rhodes. Yep. This is Cody Rhodes' year. Don't need to say anything else, man. You guys covered every base. He absolutely deserves this award because 2024 is the year of Cody Rhodes. Now, there is an official, solidified. I do have the same female of the year. And that's Liv Morgan.
Oh, respect.
That is Liv Morgan. She's been holding it down, man. Yep. Exactly what you said, bro. Liv Morgan is so good in the ring, so spectacular on the mic. I love her character work, especially when she was in the chase for Dom, saying like how she's fucking, she had a sore throat, and you know how she's like always screaming, "Hi, Daddy Dom," like that shit. Like she's been like, I fucking love Liv Morgan when she's wearing the skimpy outfits, being like she's around, and it's the best, the most entertaining woman on screen. Rhea was close, but the injuries for me. I think like just staying healthy and being able to carry, like you said, the injuries, being able to go through it. She's had a lot of injuries, which sucks. It happens, but having Liv being able to be day in and day out, being the work horse of the women's division, in my eyes this year, giving it to Liv Morgan. Jaron, do you have any honorable mentions?
Tiffany Stratton.
I really thought that's who you were going to be pick.
Well, she's definitely, if there was like a breakout female superstar of the year, she'd be it for sure. You know what I mean? She's gone crazy this year. Go ahead.
No, I was saying raise your mic up just a little bit.
Oh, my fault. Yeah, Tiffany for women, honorable mention. Men, I'm not sure. I mean, Cody's the obvious one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, yeah. There's no I can't argue with Cody Rhodes. Punk, is he up there?
I think if he would have been around more,
if he wrestled more, in my opinion.
Fair, but he was in the Rumble. He did something at Mania. He wrestled in War Games. He was in Hell in a Cell. He's done a lot. You know what I mean? He got involved in Money in the Bank. He's been around a lot, but again, he was injured.
True.
He hasn't wrestled too much. But yeah, I don't know who. I mean, I'm curious to see who you have, because you said you had an honorable mention.
For female, and this is just going back to what you were talking about earlier with Roxanne. I think Roxanne Perez should be discussed. You know, she should definitely be up there with that, even though she's a thief. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. No, I'm playing. But no. Roxanne for sure, because she's been holding it down in NXT, and you know all these new women are coming in that, like, you know, everybody knows, like Julia, Stephanie, you know, Delta Lima, you know, that shit. So like, you know, like she's holding it down. She's holding it down, dude, and she's like bringing them all in, ushering them all in, and she's still holding it down. So it's nice to see. And as far as male goes, let me think about this. I'm gonna think about that. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna think on the male.
Yeah, I mean, my honorable mention was Liv. Like she really did hold it down for Raw, and she's a joy to watch. And I honestly think she's one of the best women's wrestlers that WWE has. I think she just needs more of an opportunity to showcase it. Like, I feel like when she's heel, this goes for anybody. I feel like when someone's heel, they kind of like water them down just a little bit. Just going to see like Liv's in-ring training videos online. She's a beast, dude. She's a beast. I won't lie. I picked Rhea out of bias. Just straight up.
Theme song. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, it helps a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
No, deadass, it does. Oh, shit, sorry. I have a tie with there's two male superstars who I really think deserve it for this year as well as Cody, and that is Drew McIntyre, because I prayed for this and it happened was this year. That whole angle and story of being a hater was amazing. And Dirty Dominic Mysterio. You got to give him love, bro. Like, he is just, he raises a microphone to his mouth and can't get a word out. Like, that is the heat that you want and you need in this industry, and he gets it without even saying a word. So I fucking love Dom for that. And then as an honorable mention for the women, give me Chelsea Green.
Yeah.
Chelsea Green, man, is so slept on. She does the dirty work, like the fun, the comedic shit that'll get a pop out of everybody, but she's just a genuinely nice human being who gets it done in the ring and is phenomenal day in and day out, and she is so overlooked, and I think she's finally starting to get her flowers, and I think 2025 she's going to make an excellent run as champion. So give me Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green is a WWE diva in an era of women's wrestlers, and I love it.
Yeah, she is, and I love it. She's like, she works hard at her job, and she's like busts her ass to get to where she is, to get back in the company that she deserves to be in, and she belongs, and she's killing it, and I'm proud.
She's insane too. The thing off the ladder, the thing through the dumpster.
Yeah, she does good
She's
shit,
been going
man.
Crazy with these spots, yeah.
She'll do.
Her dumpster skit, that was hilarious.
Yeah, she eats shit, and then she gets rewarded, rightfully so. So yeah, did you end up coming up with one?
I was thinking about. I don't know why I was thinking about LA Knight.
Yeah,
I was thinking about LA Knight because he's kind of been flying under the radar a little
big
bit.
time.
You know what I mean?
Big
Like
time.
he had AJ Styles at WrestleMania.
Won that match. I did not see that coming.
Which that's a big right. That's a pretty big WrestleMania match in my opinion, at least for him.
It was.
And then him taking the belt off of Logan. He had a decent reign. He did have a decent reign. He had the match, the triple threat match specifically was awesome, bro. But then Shinsuke came in and did his thing. But LA Knight is LA Knight, Gunther, obviously, we could say Gunther too. I mean, some of his matches I feel like have kind of been a little, a little so-so, but Gunther's still the G. Let's not get it twisted.
If he would have kept, I agree. If he would have kept the same momentum after WrestleMania 40 with Sammy, if he would have kept that same momentum, rode that wave, he definitely would be in the conversation.
Yeah, like dude, the match he had with Sammy at WrestleMania, if that would have like continued match quality wise, my answer probably would have been Gunther over Cody.
This like cowardly scared shit so deflated my love for Gunther, man. I hate that they did that.
Hey, yeah, you haven't lost ever, but you're a pussy now.
Took the words right out of my mouth, actually.
Did you have an honorable mention for men? Did you say it?
I just Cody. I mean, you can go down to NXT and talk about Obafemi. You know what I mean?
That ass.
He's definitely up there. Exciting to watch. But if I had an honorable mention, it'd be Cody. It has to be.
Yeah, like I didn't even have an honorable mention. Like Cody was the easy pick for me.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's just the year of Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Gentlemen.
That's the VYBEs. This is our longest episode.
Yeah, our longest episode, baby. Hey, VYBE
2 hours
award show. Thank you guys for watching the award show.
Hey, Kenny.